Yeah, I feel like we. No, maybe we have been in this one. No, we haven't been in this one. I don't think with the new equipment. I think the only big map we've been in with the like, have we even been in the asylum with the giant flashlights?
My God.
I think it was only the prison as far
I
as bigger maps go.
I think so as well, yeah.
This should be cool then.
Alright. Flashlight. Thermostat. Crucifix.
I've got my usual camera, photo camera that is, and flashlight and thermometer.
Oh, yeah, gotta break your back real quick just to get flexible.
Gotta practice, get our stretches in. Yeah, this is wow. That makes a difference.
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Smoky.
smoky.
Alright. The fuse box is pretty well always under the stairs on this map, right?
Yeah, I think it's always under either the left or the right. Which direction did you go? You went right.
I went right.
Oh no. Okay, you did. All right, I lost sight of you already. It is on the right.
No, it isn't.
Really? It's not on the left either.
Okay,
Huh.
the fuse box is somewhere different this time. I'll go back to the truck.
Yeah, I'll join you because I don't. Yeah, I don't remember it ever being anywhere else. That's interesting. I also do not see our cursed object here.
It could be like the music box. The music box is so tiny.
See, that's probably something sitting on one of these shelves or something.
Yeah. One of these.
No, not yet. I'll look some more when I come back in. That's fine.
You know what? Screw it. I'm looking.
Okay.
Guys, I remember where the music box was, but it's not there. So it's not music box, at least. It's a bucket.
What'd you say? Oh, it's a bucket?
Yeah.
Okay, the fuse box is upstairs in a very specific room. I don't ever remember the fuse box being up there. Weird.
Oh, that's odd, yeah.
Yeah, isn't it? That seems random. I mean, it is, to be fair, random, but I mean, that seems like oddly, specifically random.
Yeah.
As much as something can be random and specific.
I think we've learned several games in a row now that we need to check the fuse box before we leave.
Yeah, I mean, either I'm mistaken or I just never got, quote, lucky, but I can't even picture what the room up there is going to look like. I don't remember the fuse box ever being anywhere in a classroom.
I'm not sure that is a classroom. That's probably going to be a janitor closet.
It might be. It looked differently sized than the other rooms. I think it was the last one here on the inner side.
By the way, have you noticed the brand name on our thermostat?
No, let me look.
Hot or Not 3000.
What is it?
Hot or Not. Oh, I think
Hot
this is the ghost room. Get back here. Get back here. Yeah, it threw a spray paint can after you left.
Where at?
Dropping temps. I'm putting a crucifix down.
All right. We could be lucky. Could be right here. What would be the odds that we found the room immediately in this giant location?
Like, honestly, I saw you leave, and behind your back, it threw a spray paint can.
Ah.
Yeah, 43 is where it's sitting for now. Oh, hello.
Oh, Jesus. That was spooky. Oh my God, that was scary. I saw, the ghost shut the door and activity started. So I looked up from like the floor or something, and like there was the ghost like right in the camera. Like I looked up just as it was fucking nose to nose with me. That was very startling.
I did not see that at all. I saw
oh my God.
I saw the lights go off and nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting. I didn't know because this multiplayer is still relatively new to me. I'm getting another ghost event. Oh shit! I better go do my sanity already. That thing's fucking with me.
Yeah, I left my flashlight to leave it lighting up that room, but I actually can't see my. Oh, I'm lost. Oh Jesus! Wait. Okay, stairs.
If I can find you, I'll direct you.
I think I found.
Yeah,
yes, okay. Yeah. I must have looked like some kind of fucking homeless hermit down here.
you do just look like the way you're wandering with your hands out in front of you was pretty funny. Yeah, but I was gonna say that I'm still relatively unfamiliar with multiplayer, and I don't know if ghosts can only appear to one person instead of everybody, but it seems like that must be the case.
Banshee, maybe?
Oh shit! I didn't think about that. Maybe.
Where the hell are the lights?
Up here on the side.
Boop. Okay, there we
There
go.
you go. That'll make a difference.
And I think the lights to the entryway lobby are up here, which we're both probably gonna have to do a lot of drugs.
Yeah, I mean, again, it already appeared to me twice. The first time it came, I mean, like I said, like I was kind of somewhat downward, looking down at something. I think I was still looking for the paint can to make sure that I got, or the spray paint to make sure that I
Oh
got the
well,
right
I'm not
one.
so bad.
Yeah, I'm not bad either. Well, yeah, actually, I am. I thought it was okay. Yeah, never mind. I was incorrect.
Do a
But
singular drug.
yeah, yeah, it's I don't know. It appears to so far not like me very much.
Well, who can blame it?
Oops, what am I doing? Okay, yeah, I've only got salt. That's the only new thing I'll be bringing in there. Not the most important thing, but I'll at least be able to tell if it leaves the room and which direction it goes.
Yeah, I'm bringing the camera and dots.
Oh, okay, that covers most of the important stuff.
Yes,
Actually, I'll hang back for a second. You don't have your flashlight, right?
I do.
Oh, you do. Okay. Oh, plus the lights. Okay, you'll be able to see where you're going now. I was
Mm-hmm.
gonna say I'll hang back for a second, look for the hidden or the cursed object if I can find it.
Oh boy. I better bring up the map to help you with that. Oh, Jesus Christ, right, I forgot I'm getting texts. I'll head back to the truck after I set up the camera and the dots, I suppose.
What were you gonna come check for me? You don't need to. You don't need to come to the truck for anything I'm doing.
No, I'm gonna have to head to the truck because I'm getting texts. Like I said, family's
Oh,
out handling
that
stuff.
I gotcha.
Okay, there's dots. Oh,
I found them. I cannot grab it, but I found the monkey paw. It's against one of the columns in the main menu. Or I'm sorry, in the main lobby.
I'll grab it as I leave.
Okay.
Why won't the game let me fall to my death?
I know. Yeah, I noticed that too. What school has just this big drop of like 15 feet without a banister of some kind there?
Onto stairs!
Yeah. Bunch of rowdy high schoolers. One of them shoves another one. He's gonna break his neck. Like literally fall backwards on his fucking.
Several vertebrae.
Yeah.
Monkey paw collected.
All right. Okay, fucking ghost, show up again. I'm ready for you.
Flashlight back. There we go. Okay.
We have freezing temperatures.
Freezing temps. Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I'm now peeping the camera.
Let me turn my flashlight off, make it easier.
Orbs. We have
Excellent.
orbs.
2 out of 3. So orbs and freezing temperatures. Revenant, Ure, Hantu, or Anrio.
Hmm.
Can we rule anything out? No. Yeah, we can rule out EMF.
Hmm.
What if it's behind you, though?
What if it's
For a second, I was like, "Who's that?" I haven't been lucky enough to hear it yet, but one of the things that it can say when you talk into the spirit box is, "Where are you?" And it'll say right behind you. That's pretty spooky. There's a horror movie I watched called The Innkeepers. It's actually kind of comedy horror. It's about two people who run a motel in the couple of days that it's a couple of days away from when it's going to close and shut down permanently. And it's more funny than spooky, but then the last like half hour gets pretty fucking scary. Their characters are in the basement and they're running a recorder to try and see if they pick up ghost voices. And there's a woman and a man, and the camera kind of focuses on the woman the entire time, and she starts like you can see her face just kind of go white, like she looks really scared. And the guy's like, what is it, why are you looking scared or whatever? And she says, it's right behind you, it's coming towards you. And you don't see it, you don't see the ghost, but you just hear her say that, and you see the guy's terrified reaction, and eventually he gets up and runs out of the room. But for those like 20 seconds or whatever, when she says that, like, it's right behind you, oh my god, it's coming towards you, that's spooky, man. That's scary shit.
Oh yeah.
I don't want to be in a fucking dark basement with a flashlight and have a ghost coming at me from behind. Fuck that. I don't have time for that nonsense.
I don't want to be in a dark basement with a woman telling me it's coming behind you.
Right. All right. I'm coming back out. Yeah, go ahead.
The camera is jiggling vigorously.
Did you bring a book?
No, I did not.
Okay, I'll grab a book.
We've actually got a lot of things to still check.
Yeah, we kind of well, we only have one more thing to find out, but yeah, we still have like 4 different things we can try.
Yeah.
Hey, Pink, did you see my message about the DBD survey?
I did just before I hopped on here.
Okay, cool. Yeah, they've advertised. Well, I shouldn't say advertised, but they've listed something like 8 different new gameplay modes that they're asking people what they think. And some of them are really dumb. Like one of them is like the survivors are super tiny and the killers are giants, which is weird. I don't know how that would even work.
Well, that's something, all right.
I gotta mention, several of the game modes you suggested sound like they were unnecessarily weighted towards the killers and like just nerf the survivors. That one sounds like killers get fucked. Like what?
I mean, I don't like, even in terms of like looping a killer.
Several of those killers could not reach tiny survivors.
Yeah, I don't understand how that would even work. I mean, the fact that they listed it, either they're just kind of goofing around, or to me, I'm guessing they must have already like studied these various things and determined what can work. I would think, otherwise they wouldn't offer them.
Well, hang on, it just now occurred to me, Giant Nemesis is already big enough; he barely fits through doorways.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I was thinking about that though. Like, how could a killer loop you around a pallet if they're super huge?
Well, I can't get my toes over it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't know.
They would have to do something completely different entirely, because none of the mechanics work if the sizes are made so drastically different than the norm.
Yeah.
Because if you got giant killers, we can't even play on the indoor maps.
Oh, I didn't even think about the indoor maps. Shit, you're right.
All right, how giant is a giant killer? Like, are we taking the killers who are ordinarily like 7 feet tall and making them 10 feet tall? Or 15?
Yeah, see, in my mind, I was thinking like super tall, like you said, like 15. But
that
you're
couldn't
right.
Possibly work.
I know, that's why I thought that it was crazy. It's like, I don't know how they're going to implement this, but you're right. I guess it probably just makes them all like Nemesis size. I guess.
Well, like I said though, if they're making everyone else Nemesis size, Nemesis by nature now has to be like.
He's at a disadvantage.
Nemesis is already like 9 or 10 feet tall.
Right. And then again, the other part of that is that survivors would be tiny. So, like, how tiny are we talking? Like Chucky size?
Do we also raise the pitch of their voices?
Oh, that'd be hilarious. I would at least play that once to enjoy that.
Put Bill on the hook.
Yeah, Pink, one of the other ones was, everyone's got randomized perked, so I put that one very highly on my list.
Yeah, that's something I've wanted for ages now.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, that, the way they've got it's kind of weird, but it's specific enough that I think they're doing it to really whittle down, like, specifically what people want. When you're going through the survey, they've got 8 pages, and each of those 8 pages, they give you like 6 of the challenges. And it's like, okay, pick which challenge you like best, pick which one you like, or game modes, I should say, rather. Pick which game mode seems the most interesting and which one seems the least interesting. And you're doing that for all of those 8 pages, but each of those 8 pages, you get a slightly different mix of those 6 game modes. So the fact that they're doing that in such a weird way, as opposed to saying, just enter a number 1 through 8, rank them. They're going through it so meticulously. That says to me that they're definitely really seriously considering this. Like, really, it seems like it's a very legitimate plan.
Well, they better be.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. Yeah, the fact that they're doing this and making it like literally like a third of the entire survey pages, that says to me that this is probably a thing they're really going ahead with. One of the other ones, and by the way, Alex, I'm popping in back and forth to check the various items that I put down. I'm not just hanging out and avoiding the game.
How is the book?
Yeah, that's what I'm checking. I keep checking it. Nothing yet. And I also have the spirit box on and put down. Nothing there yet. In fact, the ghost hasn't shown any activity since I've been up here.
I'm kind of wondering about just guessing Revenant and leaving.
What are the other options?
Hantu or Onryo, because we have had dots up for fucking hours and got nothing.
Okay. Yeah, we can just cut it early, and that way we can get Pink right in.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, yeah, I'll pick Revenant.
Yep.
Alright, I'll head out now. One of the other modes, Pink, which I also voted highly, it was my second highest one, was, I think they called it Disgustingly Scary. And they said that for that, the maps will be shrouded in fog and dark. Yeah, I thought that sounded cool. Like, they didn't make it sound like it was pitch black, otherwise, like, why put fog in? Just make it pitch black. But yeah, they said that it'd be darker and full of fog. So I thought, okay, that sounds cool. Another option was 2 versus 8. 8 survivors versus 2 killers. As I discussed with Alex, I don't know how that would even work. That makes no sense. That's already hard to balance between 1 person versus 4.
Yeah.
And they said, Alex was saying, you'd have to make the maps a lot bigger, because otherwise, how could you have 10 people running around a map that in their standard size?
In fairness, there are already some maps that I think could hold 10 people just
There's
fine.
a couple. Yeah, there's a couple for sure.
Just bring back old Irie.
Yeah, I see. That's funny. I was going to say, think of the current... yeah, I'm ready, Alex. I was going to say, think of the current Irie, as small as that is. Like, can you imagine 10 people running around in that?
Yeah.
Another one was something
like... 10 people, 2 killers in RCPD.
Yeah, that... I just don't even... It was the Mimic. Yeah, fuck us.
We've been mimicked again.
We have. It gets us every time. Still made $75.
It really just needs to be, as soon as I see Gorbs, I just immediately think, oh, Mimic, we need to eliminate
That's
Mimic.
what we're going to have to... Yeah, we're just going to have to assume it's always the damn Mimic. Alright, let's get Pink
until proven otherwise.
Yeah, honestly.
Let me send Pink the link.
Alright.
Let me plug in my controller.
And by the way, Pink, we now have the tier 2 thermostats.
Those are garbage.
No, they're way better. Put them back. Yeah, instead of having to walk around in the rooms and leave the thermometer there for 10 minutes, you literally just walk into the room, execute the thermometer, like pull the trigger or whatever for a few seconds, and boom, it'll tell you what the temperature is.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, super convenient. All these tiers, like tier 2 is such a massive improvement from everything in tier 1. It's great.
Now I forget, what was our opinions on Camp Woodwind?
I like the small one.
Yeah, I was about to ask, is that the small one or the big one? 'Cause I like the small one. I don't like the big one.
Yeah, I very much dislike the big one. That's the only map in this entire game that I don't like. Not even super keen on the small one, but I'm okay with it, whereas the big one I just straight dislike.
If we clear 12 challenges, well, 9 now, on Camp Woodwind, we get $500.
That kind of seems like... Well, no, I guess not. I was going to say it seems like a lot, but a lot of you can get, like... You could possibly get 3 challenges per attempt. Well, that still means you have to play it 4 times, though, at the very least. That's kind of a lot.
Yeah. I mean, we can clear objectives. We can clear challenges without even getting the ghost.
We can, yeah.
Well, you two are identical twins.
Oh, are we? I'm the... Let's see. You're in front of my screen. Oh, now you're not. Okay, I had to exit and go back in. Yeah, I couldn't see who Pink was because your character suddenly, like, appeared in front of my monitor.
Well, now Pink's that horrid Skyrim beast.
Which one's the Skyrim beast?
Sorry, I was... Sorry, I was making a reference to a very doofy webcomic making fun of Skyrim where The dude, you get off the little wagon at the intro, and he says, the dude, the census taker, the relatively cool Legion dude,
Right.
is like, tell me everything. And the camera then flips over to you changing race and every possible feature possible.
Oh,
right in
I
front of-
told you about that a long time ago. You must have seen it since then. Yeah, it shows your character switching to, like all kinds of, testing out which different character you want and changing their appearance and making their nose bigger and all that. And then it cuts back to the guy, like looking absolutely terrified.
Yeah. All right.
I think it's going to
Yeah.
be a black guy today.
Indeed.
Went from a white woman to a black male.
Indeed.
That's
What will he be
fine.
tomorrow?
Dead.
Quadriplegic Asian
Yeah.
or dead.
But after that,
Man, I hope that reincarnation isn't a thing. If I've had a reasonably happy life. When I think of the lives that some people have had, like in fucking like third world developing countries like Thailand and shit, man, I would not want to start life over there.
children with eyeball parasites, worms that dig into
Yeah.
the eyeballs.
Oh, Christ.
Detect a paranormal sound with a parabolic microphone, repel the ghost with incense while it is chasing someone, and get a ghost to blow out a fire of light.
Well, 2 out of those 3 are pretty easy.
Yeah. Firelight.
Damn it,
candle,
it's a
whatever.
firelight! Stop asking!
That is
The
so
stopper
weird.
Halsteed.
What Halsteed? What?
What'd you
To
call me?
stop her.
He's riding a hot steed.
Is this a sex thing?
I have no
Maybe.
idea.
What the heck are these things?
If they're purple,
Oh wait,
that
these
is our
are the new
new.
improved flashlights.
Oh,
Yeah,
you
I
haven't
remember.
experienced those yet.
Get
Oh, okay,
a
yeah.
load
I
of
was gonna say,
those, Pink.
Wait, is
Get
this
a-
tier 3?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
They're
Get a
super
load
bright
of
and
those.
Yeah, they're absolutely beautiful.
What the heck is this? Oh, this is the new
That's the new
thermometer.
thermometer. You walk into a room and you hold down the button for a few seconds, it'll be
Ah.
like doot 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 and give you the temperature.
Ah.
This fog is crazy. I didn't think how the fog would affect the outside.
Oh wait,
maps.
yeah. How come it's so foggy? What'd you guys do?
Nothing.
See, I swear that that's a new thing. They must have just updated the game or something, because I do not remember it being this foggy. Like even past when we started the Christmas event.
Well, the ghost immediately blew out the candle.
Oh shit! Are you holding
Where
it?
at?
It may be sitting around the campfire.
It blew up the camera that you were holding.
No,
I'm sorry, the
the
flashlight.
candle I put a candle right here on this log stump that that you're looking at. It blew that out
Holy
immediately.
crap! Who turned up the smoke? Turn it back down. Can't see anything.
Did I get anything on the parabolic microphone? Son of a friggin' bitch. No. Alright, well, we'll do that after we figure out where the hell the ghost is.
All right. If you go towards the campfire, between the campfire and the fog, it really does look like you're inside like a room that's on fire.
Yeah, it's
It looks like just a flame with a bunch of smoke.
I'll
it's
be honest,
bonkers.
Pam. I'm not a big fan of this tier 2 thermostat.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
What's wrong with it?
It just I don't like using it. If
What?
that makes sense.
It doesn't.
I liked walking around from room to room and having the little thermostat go up and down. With this one, it's walk into room, hold the button, and then you get your temperature, and you're like, oh yeah, that's 45 degrees. That's a 45 degrees right there.
Oh!
Look,
So,
see, normally you'd have to wait 10 minutes for that.
But no, now that I hold it again, it goes up to 72.
It depends on where you're
45
pointing it.
degrees because I was in the ghost event.
If it's anything like the old days, it depends on where you're pointing it. Like if you point it towards the room, but you're not in the room, it'll give you a different temperature or something like that. I think they in the old days, again, I can't say about now, but in the old days they said to point it at the ground.
Really?
Yeah, that's what I've read in the past. I mean, but again, that was before they updated the tier system, so that might have changed. Like if you point it at the ground, then it's guaranteed you're going to get a reading in the actual room you're in, and not elsewhere.
Alright.
I think for getting accurate reads, it could be very good, but for actually finding the ghost room, I'm not liking it.
So
I
it's too
found it a lot.
convenient.
I mean, I can. I'm not. You know, I'm not
dumping
that
this
upset
piece
about
of
having to
crap.
press a
One of
button
you guys can
personally.
play with it.
Well, Pink's actually just straight up not going to use it. Well, yeah,
What's the word for when you're refusing to comply with something?
you're a Luddite. You don't like technology.
Well, that too, but what's
You're
the word for
Is that a sex
a
thing?
rebel.
Yeah, I no, there's some other word, but
Or
rebelling against
compliant?
the system works just fine for me.
Yeah, it
Orbs.
sounds way
Holy
cooler.
crap! I can't see anything in this.
We have
Did I have
orbs.
another ghost event?
Oh, you might have had one. What happened?
I got a heartbeat, and then the light bulbs up here blew up.
That was definitely a ghost. Either I can't remember if that counts as an event or an interaction or what, but that was definitely the ghost.
This is not like that campfire.
Did anyone ever turn on the generator?
Oh, EMF
No,
5,
I'll get it.
EMF 5.
Oh,
EMF
EMF
5.
5. All right. So we have orbs and EMF. That was fast.
EMF eliminates the mimic, by the way.
Good. We can rule out ghost writing, and we can rule out freezing temperatures.
Okay. So we got dots, spirit box, ultraviolet. Well, we got ultraviolet. We don't have spirit box. Spirit box is irrelevant. Spirit box. It's either Raiju or Obake, neither of which have the spirit box. It's
We can
either
rule out
dots.
spirit box too. Yeah, you're right.
It's either spirit box or it's dots. Pink do drugs. Mike do drugs.
Okay, wait. It can be the spirit box on mine. It can't be. We have ghost orbs in EMF,
It
right?
cannot be the spirit box. It's either dots or
okay.
or ultraviolet.
That's fine. You said spirit box, but it was we're all saying the wrong thing from time to time. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, our sanity went down a fair amount. I'm the lowest. Shit, I didn't even have a
It
ghost.
can't be Raiju because we had no electronics and he was still going crazy.
Well, the Raiju can still do things without electronics.
I don't care.
Okay. Which, in fairness, I'm not thinking Raiju either, just because like the dots haven't been doing anything. But I don't know, I got no Bake feeling tonight, boys.
You're feeling Obake?
I'm feeling. I got it. It's in my gut. It's not a solid feeling. It's just a gut feeling of Obake.
So not a solid Obake, but we got Obake guts.
Yeah. I just like I'm just feeling like it's been a while since we've had no Bake. You know.
It has.
A good long while. Jeez.
I'll go ahead and set up some dots in front of this camera just to be on the extra safe side.
Yeah, it won't hurt. You never know.
It nudged a soccer ball. Now the soccer ball is spinning endlessly.
Where is it? Oh, here it is. Oh, you're right. You're right. It's totally stationary, but spinning like a globe.
Physics.
Have we got salt out there?
Yeah, I just put some. I'll put some more, in fact.
Yeah, we could probably stand to put down a bunch of salt if we're dealing with Obake.
And we have nothing to lose. It's more picture opportunities. $5 a pop.
Where are your motion sensors? Do you have any?
That's a good question. Oh, they're over here, or at least one's over there.
Hold up a second. I've got visitors. I'm gonna hide out in the van.
All right.
Everybody's got business today.
I guess I'm the only person that no one wants to hang out with.
Well, you think that until they come.
Yeah, that's true. I think most people understand now that I'm not very social, despite how much I interact with you guys. Like, in real life, I go days without talking to anybody other than my immediate family.
See, you're setting yourself up and you don't even realize it.
We have a floating bone. I've never seen that before.
If there was any other doubts about the supernatural going on here...
A bone, and a floating one at that.
I'm going to listen through the parabolic microphone.
Alright. Well, before you do that, have we ruled out the Wraith? None of the salt's been stepped in.
Oh, shit.
I've left like 5 piles, or 4.
Where's the step? Fact.
Oh no, it has. It has now. Never mind.
Oh, footsteps! UV,
footstep.
UV,
You're
UV!
Right, you're right. Alright then.
Shit, that's a good way to get the Obake.
Well, then I guess that's it. We'll just have to wait for Pink to come back so we can have him
well,
put
we still want to clear a challenge with the parabolic microphone. You want to take this up and I'll watch the challenge board?
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I'll watch the challenge board and I'll tell you when you've heard a ghost.
Okay. While Pink just stands there and really, really intensely studies that ghost salt.
Yeah. Stretch. There we go. All right. Oh, I need to do drugs.
I find myself saying that all the time.
10. Hunt! Hunt!
Are you serious?
Hunt! Oh, wait, no. Okay. Not a hunt. Not a hunt. Okay. Okay.
God, you had me scared there.
It closed the front gate, but it wasn't a hunt. I was very confused. Like, what the fuck? Yobake's not a rapid hunt ghost.
But again, I thought that other than the one ghost, no ghosts will close the front entrance unless it's during a hunt.
No, remember we found that out, that if the ghost is haunting the room that has the front door, then it can do that, I think.
Oh yeah, I remember that in the cabin. You're right.
Which, by the way, do drugs.
Yeah, I guess I haven't taken. No, yeah, I took some not too long ago.
Yeah, but you just
Did I
suffered a big
forget?
ghost event. You just had a big ghost event. It was a 10.
Jesus, yeah, that was a major ghost event. This is the last of our drugs already. I'll
Well,
wait a second before the. Go ahead.
Well, it's Woodwind. You either win quickly or lose quickly.
Yeah, that's the one disadvantage of this map is it's just a little isolated, one big room essentially. Still got nothing on the microphone?
Nope.
I mean, I just heard footsteps. A little bit ago, I heard what sounded like a door, although that makes no sense because there are no doors. Well, there's a bathroom.
The bathroom doors, yeah. What qualifies as a paranormal sound, I do not know.
Yeah, I was wondering because I can hear static when I point it in a very specific direction. Otherwise, I just hear silence.
The bonfire finally went out, so that should maybe cut down on the amount of white noise.
Maybe. Am I picking up the sound of this griddle? I am. Weird. Okay.
Oh, you got it.
I was gonna say I just heard something very terrifying. Okay. It was like or something like that.
That was a paranormal griddle.
A ghost griddle.
Mm.
Well, we gotta still wait for Pink to stop examining the salt here. I mean, it looks like on my screen, he literally, as his eyes are towards it, he's just staring at that salt. He's transfixed.
All right. Stupidest killer in Dead by Daylight to have 2 of.
Stupidest is in, like, it would just be ridiculous, obscene, you'd have no chance.
That, or just like the mechanics would be ridiculous or silly with the 2 killers, right?
Yeah, I mean, again, for me, for having any kind of chance, again, I think Doctor would be, like, completely overwhelming because just there would be no
Sheer
way to
map
get away from the
coverage.
static shock. Yeah, I mean, just through the sheer, you couldn't get away from him. Let's see.
Double Freddy, do they both get access to, like, the same, like, if one Freddy puts a person to sleep, does the other Freddy get to hunt them in the dream world?
I don't know how that would even work. Yeah, because it alternates whether they're asleep or awake if Freddy hits them. So yeah, God, I don't know how that would work. Trapper would be a fucking pain in the ass.
Oh
Ugh.
no.
The whole map would be. Yeah, shit, that would suck.
Hit the crouch button and never let go.
Yeah, you couldn't go anywhere. You would not be able to go anywhere without her popping up.
You'd be running away from one hag, run into a haglet, and it would be the haglet of another hag.
I was just thinking that. Yeah, that's probably exactly what would happen.
Almost all of the map coverage killers, like Demogorgon, would be a menace too.
Demogorgon would be tough. Think about fast killers like Wesker. What could you do? He's super fast and he's got a big wide terror radius. You couldn't go anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, any of them there would be a real risk of being chased by 2 at once because they could just pincer you. But
imagine a killer that's got a very big radius, like Wesker or Doctor. I think they have the biggest, and then add to those characters terror radius perks like there's coulrophobia, which makes it to where you can't heal as
It's the
well if
Obake
you're in the
thing.
terror radius. Yeah, I think it's the Obake. We
Well,
narrowed
I
it down
told
later.
you, I already knew that.
You did not. You're a liar. Filthy liar. You're sitting there. I'm gonna listen to somebody who spends 10 minutes staring at salt.
It's pretty nifty salt, yo.
It
I already
is.
had it circled, by the way. You could have shut the van an hour ago and we've been
Um,
done with this.
All right, Mike,
Did
you
you get
got
the
it circled?
parabolic? Did you get the parabolic?
yes and
Yeah.
yes.
Go get Chase so I can burn it with incense.
You get chased. You're the one who doesn't even want to contribute. You don't want to use
That's
the
it. We're
thermometer.
going.
Let's close up the door. Let's close up the door. We're out of here. Mission
All right.
success.
Hank, stupidest killer to have two of on the map, other than Doctor, which Mike suggested, and I brought up Demo, Trapper, and Hag.
Hag.
Which, Hag.
Yeah, Hag and Trapper. You couldn't.
Hag would be pretty. Trapper. Actually, Trapper could be really good with two Trappers.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Traps everywhere.
Yeah. On his own on a large map, probably not the best, but two Trappers on a large map that could be pretty lethal.
Two
Yeah,
times
I
on a
think so.
small map.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
on
even
a small
worse.
map. Shit.
I'll be honest, the bigger problem.
The key thing here is that no matter what map it is, two Trappers is just a deadly combination in and of itself because one Trapper traps the shack, which is always going to be a shack, and it's always going to be one of the most dangerous places on the map at any given time. And then the other traps whatever the main building is. So
Right.
there you go. You got all the bases covered. Trapper
Two
goes from being a
Bubbas.
D tier killer to an A tier or S tier.
Right. Two Myers, you couldn't go anywhere because the Myers would be looking at you no matter where you fucking go.
That sounds like my own personal hell.
That would be a nightmare. Yeah, I mean, all over the map, you're at risk of a Myers looking at you, and then once say they both have their whatever it is, not stock, whatever the tiered up ability, whatever it's called, the killing machine ability. Just imagine if they both got that active at once. Like where would you? Everyone would just be running and hiding. You'd be fucked.
Yeah.
And again, people have been begging for 2 versus 8. I was saying to Alex, I don't think anyone really thought this through. They just think, oh, it'd be cool to have more people and run around from 2 killers, without really getting down and thinking about how difficult that would be, how frustrating and chaotic it would be.
Yeah.
But that's one of the options. That's one of the things you can pick. Kids area. The bone was in the kids area. Go ahead.
Imagine the coverage of Double Nurse.
I was thinking about Nurse. You wouldn't be able to go anywhere because they'd always. Not only would they all be able to go through all objects all over the map, if you heard it screeching, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know if you were safe from it because you can hear the nurse screeching anywhere, no matter where you are in the map. So you would never know if it's coming near you or just coming after somebody else.
I think the most craziest combination isn't actually any of the super overpowered killer, but it would probably be Night.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about Night. Wow. Yeah.
The entirety of the survivors are all just having to play Metal Gear Solid.
2 skull merchants, drones everywhere. Yeah, they better do some more thinking about this. I already when you were gone, I said to Alex, what about 2 Weskers? Fucking 2 Weskers at once? Are you kidding?
Okay. If there are 2 Nemesis, are there 4 zombies?
There would have to
There
be.
would, yeah.
If there are 2 Pinheads, are there 2 boxes?
2 boxes. I hadn't thought of that. See, that is a legitimate technical unfairness because if there's 2 pyramid heads, that would mean that you would have to constantly be getting 2 boxes, even though only 1 box at a time. Rather, any 1 box will affect all survivors.
I know you meant Pinhead, but bringing up Pyramid Head.
I just say Pyramid Head. Yeah, go ahead.
Pyramid Head, come to think of it, actually would be one that would be hurt pretty hard by that. He would suffer from it.
Why is that?
Because part of Pyramid Head's whole gimmick is instead of hooking you, he can just teleport you to a cage. But if there's 8 survivors, it doesn't really matter that you can teleport someone to the other side of the map. Because there'll definitely already be a survivor over there waiting to pull the guy from the cage anyways.
That's true, yeah. That's right. That makes sense. Yeah, he still has the Great Knife ability, which is still strong, but yeah, that takes away half of his powers, the cage. What about Pig? I guess that means 10 traps?
10 10 traps.
She put down 5 traps, 5 head traps.
It'd have to be double the
Yeah.
amount of jigsaw boxes, because otherwise,
Yes.
then otherwise, like almost all of the reverse bear traps would be guaranteed kills.
In effect, yeah. And so if there are 10 boxes all over the map, and you get the bad RNG to where you have to randomly go to the last one, you're going through the whole map checking 10 trap boxes. How would that even work? That
While there are
literally wouldn't even be
stealth
functional.
pigs.
2 stealth pigs. 2 ghost faces. Again, you wouldn't be able to go anywhere or do anything. You'd be constantly exposed by ghost faces all over the place, looking at you from every angle. I hope
yeah.
that they don't. I mean, at least it'd be optional. I would never have to play that mode. But if they add 2 versus 8, I'm not fucking touching it. The more I think about this, the more rotten it sounds. Holy
And like
shit!
we're not even
we're-
getting into perks.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to deal with 6 perks. Not just individually, every survivor will be at a massive disadvantage then, because if you're not playing coordinated voice with every other survivor, which is almost guaranteed not to be the case, you are by yourself still only going in with 4 perks against 6. No longer 4 versus 4; it's 4 versus 8, not even 6, 8. So you as an individual you wouldn't be able to counter everything. You literally just would not even have enough perks to counter what the
Well,
killers are bringing.
We gotta ask the question: does it keep the same amount of gens? Is it still 5 gens? Since there's now
I
2
don't even
killers
know
to
about
match?
that.
Which raises the question: well, if it's still the same amount of gens, 8
Don't
survivors.
they have to double everything?
They would have to, I would think.
Well,
Yeah,
with
they
2
would literally have
killers,
to double everything.
Yeah, but still, my God, could you imagine 8 survivors that all are geared up with Dwight perks?
Yeah, every 8 survivors running around
Like-
near each other with Prove Thyself,
Yeah.
which is the gen increase. Yeah,
Yeah, like it would be a complete 50-50 whether the killers just load in and make the most oppressive, slow-paced game of all time, or the killers load in and they just instantly see the gens ding, 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 exit gates open.
right. Yeah. I mean, again, I don't see any feasible reason how this would work, but that's an option. And again, these assholes have been begging for it.
Like they're now assholes. They're not naive. They're assholes.
They're assholes. They're sons of bitches.
I think it'd be really wacky if they added a 2v8 mode to Dead by Daylight. You are going to hell. You are going directly to hell.
Not only are they assholes, but they're sinners.
Okay. Fuse boxes in garage. Yeah.
Okay, our challenges can all be accomplished, so we can get them all.
Yeah. Kill them all!
FBI, open up!
We're
Kick down
coming
the door.
in! This better not be the ghost room. 42 degrees, it might be.
Oh,
Which room? Which room? Which room?
living room, I think,
The
right?
living. Wait, we've got temps in the kitchen of 42. Well, if we
I got some cold breath in the kitchen, so yeah, I'm gonna
Yep,
drop
yep,
my camera right here in this corner.
I'm gonna drop
I'm
a
gonna set up the
crucifix.
dot.
Let's see. I'm gonna check the temps again.
I am as
40.
well.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop the thermostat. I'm gonna run out and grab more shit. Have we got the fuse box on?
Yes.
Okay, turning on the entryway lights. Let me turn on the kitchen light as soon as I find it. There it is. Boom. Have we found bone or cursed object?
Not yet. I
You
already checked
just
a couple.
got in.
Well, it's all
sometimes
in
Mike-
the garage.
Yeah, sometimes Mike finds it in the garage with the entryway and it's done immediately. Oh, I've got the cursed object. It's the tarot card in the entryway on the little side table next to the couch.
That's
So
weird. I just looked. Did you
anyone-
pick them up?
It hadn't spawned in yet. We were too
Oh,
fast.
yeah. I just went over there and looked just about maybe a minute before you said that, Alex, and I didn't see them. They're
I'm
not
pretty-
still there, are they?
I'll get them. I'll get them.
No, I don't see them. I literally don't even see them.
You,
Oh,
you
the
there?
little. I'm looked in the wrong spot. I see what you mean.
okay,
Where are
let me
you?
dump this photo camera then. Checking
Where
the
are
spirit
you?
box first is smart. We're all in here, by the way. So give it a
Wait,
little
why? Get out!
I
I
need to put
passed.
things down.
No, you can do that later.
Damn it!
This is a coordinated team.
Foiled again.
I ran through. I'm in the basement now.
I'm out of the room as
All
well.
right. Where are you? Are you there?
Ella Brown.
You touched the door, but no UV. And oh wait, oh no, that wasn't. That was not dots. EMF 5. EMF 5.
EMF 5? You
Woo!
sure?
Yeah. Are you there? Where are you?
EMF is a winner to get, by the way. It deconfirms like all the really bullshit ghosts.
Yeah, I'm gonna step out for a moment before I resume the spirit box. I'm gonna check off the things that we got.
Because EMF 5 clears off Mimic, Demon, Revenant, Banshee, Fae. That's a lot
That's a
of
really good one to
bullshitters.
get then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like that's pretty well like all the ghosts you really don't want to get.
Right.
Well, Banshee's debatable. If you can figure out who the obsession is of the Banshee and get them out of the house, then the Banshee's great. But
Oh, do you already have a journal in the kitchen?
I put down a book in the kitchen. Yes,
Okay.
on the counter on the island.
All right.
I've
I'm
checked
going
all
to
the other-
set up another crucifix. There we go.
Not
I've
getting
checked the other
orbs,
rooms
by
in the
way.
house. You are or not?
I'm not getting orbs.
Okay. It is. Let me check the garage. Yeah, it's almost surely these first couple rooms that we think it is.
That dancing snowman threw me for a loop for a second.
Oh, freezing temperatures.
Hmm.
It is in the kitchen.
Okay, Jin, Shade, Oni twins.
Jin, Shade, Oni twins.
Jin, remember, is the one that likes the light. Wait, hang on, let me check what the Jin is.
We can rule out ghost orbs, by the way, while we're at it.
I noticed that. Yeah.
All right.
The Jin, yes, the Jin is the one that likes the fuse box. If it ever turns off the fuse box, we can deconfirm Jin.
Wait, if it ever does it even once, that's all we would need to deconfirm it?
Yeah, the Jin never hits the fuse box.
Never. Okay.
The Jin is stronger with the fuse box on, so it wants it to be on. As
Okay.
a matter of fact, the Jin, I believe, is like possibly the only ghost. I could be wrong. I want to say Jin is the only ghost. You know what? I could be wrong about that. He's probably not the only one, but Jin has a much higher likelihood to turn on the fuse box when the fuse box is off.
Okay.
Probably the other ghosts can do that except the Huntin and the Mare, but the Jin has a much higher likelihood of doing that.
All right.
Which is kind of funny when you think about it. You blow the fuse by hitting a light switch, and the Jin's just like, let me help you with that.
That
I
was
kind of
convenient.
feel like ruling out UV because Ghost touched the door earlier and left no prints. But
We got
at the
salt.
same
We don't have
time-
salt down there. I'll set salt.
Okay, I'll grab some too. I have a spare hand.
No, I want to play the salt.
We all can.
I've
There's
already
3 of them,
taken
so we-
2 canisters.
You did?
One of you will have to go saltless.
You fiend! I
Yes.
never get to play the salt.
I am
I'll
a
leave it if
fiend.
you want to. I like salt.
And then you go do stupid things like that. Did you really think that's helpful to our cause?
Yes,
What did
No.
he do?
bitch.
He put 3 little piles in front of the doorway here.
Oh, yeah.
It's a
that
wide
is-
doorway.
Well, I don't know if it works
Doesn't
that
matter?
way. I kind of don't think it does. I've never really put that to the test.
What the hell is this?
Did you
Oh.
just open a door, Pink?
No.
I heard a door either open or close.
Yeah,
It's-
I heard it, but
yeah.
the doors I was looking at didn't move. The door
I
back
didn't
here-
see. Yeah, I
don't
didn't see
think
which
it
one
moved.
moved. Very subtle. One thing to let you guys know, this probably will never come up, but just so you guys know, this room has this house has these glass doors. You can see through the doors. The ghost actually cannot. So if you're
I'm
running
what
from
an
the ghost,
idiot.
yeah, it's weird. If you happen to like shut the doors as you're running or whatever, even though they're glass, the ghost it breaks line of sight.
All right.
Yeah, just I think this is the only house that has the glass doors.
No Gorbs, by the way.
We got UV.
Oh, excellent.
UV.
So that's
It is
everything,
the-
right?
It is the Jin.
It is the gin.
Okay.
Pink, can you come over here and try getting UV again? I
Oh,
might
yeah,
be
yeah.
able to get a
Hang on,
picture. Maybe they might have already gone
no,
away.
it dissipated.
That's fine.
Okay, we got a challenge to smudge the ghost, a challenge for someone to suffer a ghost event, and a challenge to get the ghost to blow out a candle. So,
Okay.
all easy challenges. I'm lighting up a candle, putting it in here. Smudge!
I hear some more salt. Pink, can you get this one?
Hooah.
Yeah, he's just
No
going too
fruits
fast.
there.
I did see him when you got the other footprint though, so I can definitely. You're right.
Let me check if I
He's-
successfully smudged it.
You were right in the area.
Yep, I smudged it.
Okay.
Okay, now we need the ghost to blow out a candle, which, actually, let me grab another couple of candles just to give it a lot of options.
Not a bad idea.
And then...
Oh, one of them just blew.
Alright,
just
I'll
went
put
out.
these candles back.
How recently did you put this one here? It's like 5
Right.
minutes until they blow out, something like that?
Something like that, but yeah, I just put that one down, so yeah.
Okay. Excellent. Thanks, Pink.
Alright, and we want a ghost event, which, what's some way we can piss off the ghost? Sadly, the tarot, this is actually a situation where we didn't want the tarot deck.
Can we agitate it with the spirit box, or does it not respond at all to the spirit box? It doesn't, I guess, does it?
No, it doesn't.
Shouldn't every ghost respond to the spirit box being called names?
Yeah, I was wondering about that.
Well, we can try it.
Yeah, I would say we could try it.
It is
yeah.
Ella Brown.
Ella Brown, you've got a lovely daughter. You guys haven't heard that song?
I
don't
might
believe I have.
It's Mrs. Brown. That's the real Mrs. Brown. You've got a
Oh.
lovely daughter.
Oh, I was thinking...
Go ahead, Alex.
Oh, no, my brain was mixed up. I was thinking of Eleanor Rigby for some reason.
Oh, it's similar. Eleanor Rigby.
Why is it snowing? What's
It's
the name?
snowing?
In the back of here.
Ella Brown.
Ella Brown!
Coming down the aisle, it's Ellen Brown!
Coming in at 100 and... Wait, 0 pounds.
Oh, you
Right.
got a pot thrown at me.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
It
Where'd it
doesn't
go?
like it. Do it more.
Yeah,
over here.
apparently.
Look
Let
at
me
that.
get a picture of that.
By the snowman.
Yeah, hey,
Ella
this-
Brown! Standing at 7.5 feet tall. Ella Brown! I would kill for a brownie right now.
I got brownies.
There!
I'll try and stuff them through.
You have ruined so
I
many
heard
of
some
Mike's
crinkling
computers,
over
Pink.
here, but I don't.
Yeah, I got all kinds of old crappy equipment with old mildewy food stuck in it. I try
Ella
and share.
Brown. Ella. We know what you did.
I think there was a Rihanna song about this chick.
I like Rihanna. She's cute.
I'm a big fan.
Can't say that I care anything about her music, but actually, I like one song.
She's got plenty of songs that I like. I'm just not too familiar with the discography.
Okay.
Ella Brown. Where are you?
I do keep hearing doors move. It sounds like it's making her active.
But I'm not seeing any actual movement, though.
True. Let me check what our sanity's at.
Is it the cupboards over here?
It hates the cupboards. It hates them.
They don't look
Oh my
disturbed
God.
at all.
My sanity's at 36%. Holy shit.
What
Alright,
have you been doing?
Yeah, that's a good question. I mean, I've been in there a long time, but a lot of it was during the lights. Or with the lights
Right.
on.
We didn't turn out
Edward-
the lights until I started trying to communicate with it.
I didn't think so, yeah. Average is 64, but it's going to go up now that I took the meds. You guys are okay. Well, actually, Pink, you're pretty low.
I
not
was
as low as
sitting in the
30.
dark for an hour there trying to
Yeah.
get a reaction.
That
I
makes
think
no
it's-
sense to me that I was 37.
I think it's personal sanity that affects the likelihood of a ghost event. I could be wrong.
Is it really?
I want to say that's the case. I could be wrong.
I'd be
Hmm.
surprised if Mike was in there below 40% and not having any ghost events whatsoever.
Yeah, I
When
find
I
that
was
really
above
weird.
50 last round, and I kept having ghost events every time I walked up to the ghost room.
It's so hard to tell because a lot of that depends on the individual ghost. It's
True.
really difficult to. Yeah, you have to have a pretty good memory to remember all the different individual features and gimmicks.
Oh,
Yep.
here we go. I got one.
Hey!
I got one.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost event.
Got it. You got it.
Yay!
We're good.
Merry Christmas.
What was the event? What did it do?
It was singing to me.
Oh, cool. Ooh,
I didn't actually see it. I think it was hanging out in the dark corner, and I didn't have a flashlight on me or anything.
That's
But
creepy.
I heard the singing, and then the little spirit boxes going haywire.
I got 10 pictures, every one of them a 3-star.
Very nice.
Yeah, this is a good one.
The power of Photoshop.
I did all 3 drugs. I'm very sane.
You're overly sane.
My brain is too big.
You're unnecessarily sane.
I have sanity overdose. Has everyone circled gin?
Yes, indeed.
Have.
Then we go.
Off we go. I like the jacket on that character.
It's a sweet jacket, yeah.
Yeah, it's gray and black patches, basically.
It's kind of oddly, what's the word for when it's, asymmetric. It's asymmetric.
I was just thinking that's what you meant. Yeah, I like that.
Flawless execution.
Yeah, that was pretty great. 920. Our one of our best ones without having the challenges, like the weekly or dailies, rather.
Yeah.
And apparently that was the first time I got a gin correctly, because I just got the achievement for it.
Me too.
Oh.
Weird. I thought for sure we got... I mean, I know we've had gins before, but I guess we never got them right.
Because we're idiots.
That was a quick hunt, too. Only about 13 minutes.
Yeah. I spent 7 minutes and 18 seconds in the ghost room.
That gin got
How long?
annihilated.
Yeah, it really did.
It only spent 1 minute and 30 seconds outside the favorite room.
Yeah, I saw that. Apparently it never went in the living room, because that salt was untouched.
I told you, Alex.
Yeah, what?
I don't know.
All the salts. And now, to be fair, it did walk in 2 of those 3 salt piles. The ones that Alex left towards the bathroom.
It was still completely unnecessary,
It
and he could have
was.
let me play with the salt.
Well, I've unlocked the tier 2 crucifix, but it costs $4,000 to upgrade. I only have 3K.
Ooh. Yeah, that's rough. If I had them unlocked, I'd go for it, but I do not.
Why are you broke?
Actually, yeah, why are you broke? You shouldn't be broke.
Because I had to also get the upgraded thermostat and the upgraded flashlight.
I never made that money back yet. Okay.
Yep, we've been getting paid smaller amounts lately. Speaking of which, let me check the challenges. Reach
You
zero
should have
san
simply not bought the upgraded thermometer.
Reach zero sanity or play on a medium map.
Well, that should be easy. Well, the medium map, anyway. I have had my sanity hit 0 before on a couple of these, but I can't remember how I went about doing it. Just being reckless, I guess.
I'm pretty sure my sanity was at 0 when I was hiding in the schoolhouse from the demon.
Yeah.
That's
Both
right.
in the game and in real life.
Yeah, you just sat in the dark in a hiding spot for about like a half hour.
Yeah, and the ghost hunted like every 2 minutes, too. He hunted like 5 times just while you were down there. I mean, it's kind of amazing your character didn't just like start screaming and wet himself.
Death by heart attack.
Yeah.
Alright, Bleasdale's probably medium. I hope.
I was gonna say, I don't think it is, actually. I really think
Grafton wasn't medium, and neither was the high school. What is the in-between
the
stage
high
here?
school? Okay, then the high school must have been a large. I didn't... Then the
And if the
prison
high
is medium?
If the high school's a large, the prison has to be a large.
I see. I would assume so as well, but I think it's none of the houses or cabins, which would mean it's one of the big ones.
Well, let's try Bleasdale anyways.
Alright. I mean, if you're going for challenges, though, we shouldn't, right? If you're going for the one that we're on a medium map?
I don't think the prison will be a medium map. This map seems the most medium to me.
I mean, I agree with you, but the game looks at them funny.
Prison, then, okay.
I mean, and again, I would think prison would be large, naturally, yes. But if the houses aren't, even the bigger houses, then... Yeah, I don't know. I hit ready, damn it. There I go.
It resets it whenever the map changes.
Oh yeah, that's right. After you hit prison.
Yeah, speaking of which, it took back Pink's Ready as well.
Yeah, I just realized.
That's fair.
I
This
don't want to go to prison.
There's a
I'll
movie
never
called
make it.
You probably wouldn't. You're too pretty. There's a movie called Let's Go to Prison. It's supposed to be really bad, but I laughed at a few of the scenes that I saw. I think Bob Odenkirk wrote it.
The
After
singer?
writing Simpsons?
No, Bob Odenkirk. That's Saul.
No, yeah, I said after writing for Simpsons.
Bob Odenkirk wrote for Simpsons?
Yes, him and his brother.
Oh,
Him,
I don't think I ever knew that.
Him and his brother were a couple of the Golden Age Simpsons writers with Conan.
No
and Louis
shit.
Yeah, those two, Conan, Louis C.K., a couple others.
Okay. I probably heard the name back before I knew who that was. I never put that together.
Yeah, I can tell you I've seen at least a good couple Simpsons episodes where the opening credits are written by Bob Odenkirk and Bill Odenkirk.
Okay, then. Bill and Bob. Huh. Not
Yeah,
a very
the
fancy
parents-
family.
Parents weren't too creative with those. This next one's going to be Ben, then Brian.
To be fair, a friend of mine named his kids Clark and Calvin, but he had specific reasoning for it, so
Yeah.
I guess.
All right, challenges. Oh boy, those are some rough challenges. Have a member of your team escape the ghost during a hunt. Repel the ghost with incense during a hunt. Yeah.
Well, so basically we just need the ghost to hunt one of us.
Nerds.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that is true. We just need to get a hunt, but we try to avoid that if we can help it.
And find evidence of the paranormal with an EMF reader.
That should be easy.
We ain't got orbs on any of the preview cams there.
Not seeing any so far.
No cafeteria this time.
I mean, it still could be cafeteria, just no orbs.
Yeah.
Now, don't rule out orbs, though, just if you don't see them on there. We'd have to watch for a little while on each camera to be totally sure.
And the cameras don't have complete coverage of the offices either.
That's also true.
Speaking of which, let's check for the power... Ooh, fuse boxes in the west cell block.
Okay, that's where the computers are.
Yeah.
I'll head straight for it when we go inside.
Yep. I'll probably head with you. Well, should I? No, we'd cover more ground. I'll check the office.
Yeah, we'd cover more ground. On your way, when you're walking through, you might want to hit the occasional light switch when you're going through. Then that way you don't have to hit them back on the way out. Or, I mean, in other words, once I hit the fuse box, then whatever lights you turn on in the process will be on, so you won't have to go scramble for a light switch.
There are more lights up in the office, yeah.
I mean, it's up to you.
Alright, looks like we got no orbs on the cameras.
It appears that way.
And Pink, after his one test, decided that he's never going to touch the thermometers again, so we can count against that.
Well,
Basically.
we only get 2 anyway, so it's not a huge tragedy.
Thank God, because otherwise he'd be fucking us. Ghost hunter loser.
You dumb piece of shit. What was...
I'm being a badass like
yeah! I love this map!
That is funny.
Monkey paw!
Oh, that was fast. Where's it at? Oh,
What
and
does
that.
that mean?
Oh,
I'm
what's what
taking
mean? Oh, wait, let me get a picture.
Shit!
You fool!
Get
That's
a
why I
picture!
needed to know where it was. There you go.
Wha! Taking it back to the truck.
All right.
It seems like all of the smaller mysterious yeah, there we go. Good work.
Exactly.
I couldn't have put it better myself. If I were myself.
Oh, in the prison?
Okay, I think all the cursed objects that are small enough will go on that little evidence table on the entryway to the prison. I
found something in there last time, right? Was that the music box that was in there?
Something like that.
All right, I see the circuit breakers, well, the game calls them a fuse box, so whatever. All right, I will look for my temperatures.
I will not.
Is it really just literally you liked the mechanic of watching the thermometer fill up? That's why you don't like these new ones?
Basically.
Okay, I mean,
I like feeling like it's on autopilot, just keep your eye on the birdie. It'll go up and down, and if it's cold, it obviously goes down. If it's warm, it goes up. But with the new one, it's blank. All right, now hold the button. Now here's the temperature. Now move to the next room.
I mean,
Eh,
well, I can't think of any examples off the top of my head. I do know that there are some games where the mechanics, like, I like them even though they're complicated. So yeah, I can understand that. I mean, if it's fun, if you enjoyed the process of looking for the temperature that way, then yeah, I mean, it's fair. I never noticed this before, but in the prison there's soap on the ground. I wonder if that's on purpose. You know, as opposed to up somewhere where you don't have to bend down to pick it up.
that has to be
Yeah, it's
intentional.
yeah.
They're not in like they're on the floor of the shower room.
Yeah, it's the classic rape joke.
Yeah, they
Is there not a light switch in this main hall
I
here?
not that I was ever able to find. Me and
Mm.
Pink were in this one, or I'm sorry, me and Alex were in this for a while last time, and we couldn't find one either.
Yeah, it's some. There's big. Ooh, temperature drops, big ones.
Where?
30, 34, 37, upstairs office. Explaining it would be hard, so I won't.
I'll try and.
I'm putting
Okay,
the
I'll
crucifix
pretend to
down.
know what you're talking about, and I'll be very enthusiastic with you.
Where are? I'll lead you here. Where are you?
We're both
We're
downstairs.
down in the main lobby now.
Yeah.
Okay. So the
Is it on the west side or the east side? Do you know?
east side.
Okay.
I'm.
Oh, here you are.
Hello, come here.
Hello, hello.
I'm gonna steal this clipboard. It's mine now.
If you feel like you need to.
I do. All right. So up here, it's actually the room we got earlier on the prison. Oddly enough.
Oh, it is?
Yeah. It's come all
The
the way up here.
visitation
Then it's
room?
on our right. Yeah.
Oh, this one. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Like, let me pull this thermometer up again. Yeah, 36.
Yeah. Freezing. Yeah, I got 31.
31. Damn. All
Yep.
right. We got an evidence type cleared already. We may be in for our
Right.
best prison run yet, boys. If this isn't a demon.
Maybe. Yeah. Well, okay, it went up to 33. Let me step in the main area, the big room leading to the office. Make sure I
Well,
didn't
you
get
got
the wrong
freezing
room.
temps regardless.
Okay, yeah, the main room leading into that little room is 56.
Yeah.
So,
Like, it's to some degree the temperature is ghost proximity, so if the ghost walks away from you, it's going to go up a bit.
yeah, that's true.
All right, I'm grabbing
just-
book. I'll only put down this.
I gotta
clipboard
come
I
up
stole.
for everything.
I'm grabbing book and camera. I see someone else already grabbed dots.
Oh, is that
Yeah,
you?
I've got
I
dots
didn't-
set up in a corner of the room here.
All right, I'll try to get the camera set up in a spot where they can get good visibility on them.
All right, I'm gonna come out for more equipment because all I've got is EMF reader.
Yeah, I just have my camera. Well, what do we need then? We need at least a book and UV.
I've
And
got
salt.
book and
Yeah,
camera.
book.
Yeah, if you're gonna grab salt or UV, try to grab them together since they kind of make a good combo.
Yeah,
Pink, do you want to do that? Because you've been wanting to do the salt.
I can do that. Yeah.
Okay. And I'll grab the spirit box and I guess the other crucifix just to be safe. Well, I will bring in motion sensor. Oh wait, I can't. I'm already full up. Okay, never mind. What was that noise signifying?
For a time, I became one with the camera.
Oh,
I
Maybe
put
you're
That's
the
always
ghost.
exciting.
I put the ghost writing book right next to the dots projector.
okay.
When I go to the truck, I'm gonna go ahead and check everyone's sanity. Some of us may be low.
Yeah, I should have looked. I didn't think to.
It's always a good idea, even if you're spending a lot of time in the light, because you never know when there was a ghost event that went on, but you just didn't notice.
Yeah, also true.
Sometimes the ghost just goes up and touches your ass, but since we can't feel our asses, we don't know.
Yeah, in the last map when I got 37 sanity, nothing had
Oh.
happened to me.
No, we're all sitting at 80. Like,
Okay.
every single one of us, none of us can do drugs.
We've spent a fair amount of time in the dark too, so I think we're probably okay.
Let's see, I'm gonna put my flashlight back on the rack so I can have more hand space for... what should I grab? Looks like everybody's grabbed a lot of the vitals. I'll grab motion sensors. Good old-fashioned motion sensors.
Okay, I'll get the second crucifix.
Oh, yeah, the second crucifix. I wish I'd have thought to grab that one. I was in the room
No, that's
thinking,
alright.
like... I was in the room like, this room's big enough that it needs 2 crucifixes.
It is pretty big.
We could use another dots and camera as well.
That's
We
true.
got everything centralized in one half of the room. We need the other half covered as well.
Maybe
And I
second
got a
of
footprint
everything.
with no UV.
You got a footprint with no UV.
Yes, I've got 2 footprints now with no UV, so
Let's see if I can
think I'm
get a picture.
think I'm comfortable to take out UV.
Triple motion
Where?
sensor
Oh,
setup.
salt. I see what you mean. When you said footprints, I thought I didn't know you meant salt. I had no idea
Oh
how
yeah,
you saw
yeah.
footprints
My
without the
bad,
UV.
my bad.
That's okay. I was just looking around like, how? Where's the footprints? That's weird.
You gotta remember, he's a photo taking fiend, Pink.
That's yeah. I'm always getting the photos. I do enjoy it.
He's fiending for him. He needs more.
I'm addicted.
I'll
More
kill a bitch.
pictures.
I'll kill a bitch for some photographs.
There we go. Well, nah, it was better where it was. Second crucifix is on the table on the other end of the room.
All right, Ghosty Boy crossed this barrier here a couple times. So
He's
he
on the
likes
move.
going around this table, but I don't know which half he's on now.
Yeah, that's where he stepped in both the salts over there. I'll grab some more salt. Although, actually, wait, Alex, what are you bringing in?
Dots, camera.
That covers pretty much. I guess at this point, it's just bringing in any random extra thing.
Yeah, I'll just bring in an extra EMF reader. What the fuck?
Candles. If we have a challenge, otherwise it's not that important.
No candle. No challenge for candles. No. Still could be useful for spirit boxing if we end up doing a spirit box.
I was thinking that.
Which, if we've got freezing temps, and I'm bringing in 2 cameras and 2 dots, we may want to have everybody step out just so we can clear dots and orbs.
Clear out as in just check the monitors, you mean?
Yeah.
All right.
Which, let's see, I'm setting up camera here, and orbs here. There we go, that'll be good. And I also brought EMF. I'll put it down.
Nope.
Ghosted it. Hello. 4.
This is only a 4 on the EMF.
Want to check the UV over here for the door?
Oh, I've got the ghost behind me. Take a picture.
Oh shit.
Take a picture. Take a
Where's
picture.
he?
It's right there, by the camera, or video
Got him.
camera. Yeah.
Son of a fucking
Excellent.
bitch. Jesus,
What
he jammed
else?
it in there.
What?
Okay.
Who did what?
Oh, my bad.
No, it's fine. It just was in a really awkward access space, but I don't think there's a UV ghost anyways if we didn't get footprint on salt.
Oh, true.
Yeah, alright, we probably all need to do drugs now.
Yeah, that's a good chance.
We all got a good look at that ghost.
I'll have to. Well, I don't have to. I don't know how interested you guys would be, but I'd be curious to see what you think of when I got like nose to nose with the ghost in the school. You guys didn't get to see that.
Yeah, you got freaked the fuck out, and I didn't see shit. So.
Yeah, I mean, I look up and suddenly it's right there, walking right into my camera, like face to face. It was like, ah.
Mike could stand to do drugs, but me and Pink are still kind of fine.
Yeah, Pink's 7 above me.
Let's see. Okay, let's.
How am I still kind of alright? I thought the ghost event was like
Yeah,
right
you were
next
closer
to me.
to it. Now that you mentioned, how am I lowest? I was in there just as long as anybody else was.
We've got Gorbs. We have not eliminated Mimic. Mimic does still have Gorbs and freezing temps.
Okay, so orbs, freezing temps. No EMF.
I'm gonna rule no on EMF because the EMF was only at 4 on the ghost event.
Yeah, we can rule it out based on the evidence we do already have. That's the only thing we can apparently rule out.
Okay.
Yeah, we're stuck with the Revenant, Yurei, Hantu, Onryo split again.
That does seem pretty common. Yeah, we do. We actually really do.
But freezing temps and Gorbs are both really easy to get.
Those are, I think, probably the 2 fastest things to show up. Well, it used to not be that way with the freezing temps. There were so many times that we got it like right above 32, but it seems like lately we've been doing really good.
Well, this new thermometer is a lot more accurate.
You hear that, Pink?
What?
No, I had my headphones on. What'd you say? Don't bother. I don't care.
I know you don't.
Now, in fairness, you do have to press a button, and that's some serious bullshit.
Pressing the button is a little less convenient.
Wait a second. Where's Mike at?
Upstairs, right by the room.
Okay. Are
Oh,
you
why did you hear
boxing or
the-
what?
No, I just dropped in a couple more things. I
Okay.
can do the spirit box. No reason not to if I'm here.
Yeah, it's already dark in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I was gonna bring up some candles for the spirit box.
Oh
I mean, if
yeah,
you want to
if you
do it
want to,
now.
sure.
All right. Since I've got a free inventory, I'll bring you up 2 candles and a matchbook.
Okay, yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
I'm on my way.
All right.
I'm so out of breath. I'm so
Those
out of
candles are
shape.
weighing you down.
Got ankle weights on.
Maybe it's an ankle bracelet. Maybe we're doing penance. This is part of our probation for having just been released from prison. We have to wear ankle bracelets and do ghost hunting events.
That's a dystopic idea that we start sending criminals to hunt killer ghosts.
Hey, that seems fine to me. You know, if anyone's gonna die, let it be them. Let them pay their debt to society.
It's fucking like, all right, we caught you with a gram of weed, brother. Hope you're ready to go deep in the poltergeist pits. Yeah, there are ghost hunters we can pay, but this is free.
That works out for everybody. I remember Gallagher made the joke that they should move all the deaf people to live in the houses next to the airport, which really kind of makes sense when you think about it.
It still rattles the house, doesn't it?
Yeah, I guess. I would think so.
Yeah, something that loud probably does cause quite a commotion.
I lived next to an artillery and tank firing range for a couple of years. Let me tell you, there was some rattling.
Yeah, I would
Oh,
imagine
yeah.
something like that. Yeah.
I'm bringing you up 2 more candles and a cinnamon stick.
Okay.
Oddly enough, one of the cameras in that room is getting Gorbs, the other isn't.
Oh, that's interesting to know. I thought that if it was in the room and you're not looking at a wall, the camera would pick it up.
I think with Gorbs, you really need to have an angle where it can see as much, like, empty, like, the space in the upper areas of the room, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Above your head.
Alright, I burned the cinnamon sticks for whatever that's worth.
I'm a big fan of cinnamon.
I am not. Although, again, I've been told that that the real cinnamon is pushed like gum flavor cinnamon tastes dramatically different.
All right, one of you hates.
I despise gum flavored. Pardon me.
Yeah,
I despise cinnamon gum. That's not good. That's not
like
great.
Spicy. Yeah, I don't like it at all.
All right, but nonetheless, one of you can't stand cinnamon. The other of you can't stand the new thermostat. I am now working on replacing you with Steve Addy soon.
Okay, I'm gonna try the spirit box now.
Jack shit for dots, by the way.
Let's see. Oh, all kinds of stuff's going on. Okay, where's my camera? Damn it! What the hell did I drop my camera? Shit. There it is. Okay, I need to grab that, and let's see. What's the dots? Dots are going off. I was not able to see what number they were.
You mean EMF?
Yeah, I'm sorry, EMF. The
EMF,
dots
I think.
on the EMF.
When EMF 5, it starts to make a really loud, distinctive noise.
Okay, yeah, it was just a 1 or 2 then, because it was a steady, not like.
Oh, the other camera is now getting Gorbs, and the other camera
Weird.
isn't. Yeah.
That's super strange. I guess orbs indicate the room, but maybe the ghost moves them when it moves around.
I wouldn't believe. Oh, a paranormal event. Oh,
yeah,
there went the lights.
Yeah. So I won't be able to see in this room anymore, but that's okay. I got most of what I needed to do in here anyway.
Yeah, we wanted a spirit box in there anyways.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. I was gonna do it, and then a bunch of stuff started happening. What's my sanity at?
Sitting at
high 60s. High 60s.
Okay,
yeah.
I'll be fine. If it's the Banshee, it's the Banshee.
If it's the Banshee, then it's probably, statistically speaking, it would be, there's only a 1/3 chance of it being you're the obsession anyway, so.
Right.
In which case, you could sit there till the fucking cows come home and the Banshee's still gonna do fucking nothing.
Yeah, if I was not the one. Are you here? It is here.
Oh, so spirit box is good?
Yep.
All right, well, I don't have any intent on doing any of these challenges.
All right. Then I guess we're good. Is the Onryo, and it was polite enough to answer immediately.
All right.
That was
And
nice
it
of it.
was a first try. Wow, that was never that good.
How many candles did we set up in there?
Pink brought several. I only lit the one.
Okay, good.
Why do you ask?
He's the one that hunts if he puts out 3 candles.
Oh, okay.
I almost aided in your death.
Yeah,
Yeah, potentially.
that would have been funny,
You-
honestly.
You would have been charged as an accessory.
Put
They would
that
have found my corpse, and it would have been your fault. What,
put that in
Alex?
court. This man Pink murdered Mike the Rat Guy via candle lighting in proximity of an Onryo. Does this work in court?
I'm sure it sets a precedent.
I've circled the Onryo.
I have two, Pink.
Pretty sure I did. I'm gonna double check real quick. Yes, I
Yeah.
did.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably our best one in the prison, like you said.
Yeah. I was kind of hoping, when those words came out of my mouth, though, I was kind of hoping, like, the demon would kill me mid-sentence, though.
It's always at least funny when that happens.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that one game where I got killed immediately by the
That was the demon, wasn't it?
the yokai. It was the yokai. The yokai is the one that hates talking, and I wouldn't shut up, right?
Oh, that
yeah,
one.
Yeah, I remember that.
Like, I couldn't be mad with that one, because that one was just funny.
Like, are you here?
Yeah. Yeah, I was actually just went in that room. Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Fingers. It was very distinctively sick of my bullshit. The prison is a medium map. What the fuck?
I see. You wouldn't think it would be. I knew there was one of them that fucks with you like that.
That's ridiculous. The cell
I know.
blocks.
Yep, I know. I definitely agree. I think it's the only medium then at this point, because I know the asylum's not. Unless maybe the small asylum might be medium now.
By the way, time in favorite room, 18 minutes. Time out of favorite room, 0.
None. Yeah, never left that little room.
Is the Onryo the one that has a favorite room and just never leaves? Hang on. There is one that just, like, will pretty well never leave its favorite room.
There's good odds of it.
Ah, son of a bitch. Goryo is the one that pretty well never leaves its room. And Goryo
Sounds
is,
very similar.
yeah, Goryo is the only one that never leaves its room, and Goryo is also the one that never, is also the one that is never seen on dots if someone's in the house.
Okay.
Or, well, not in the room, excuse me. I think you can be elsewhere in the building, you just can't be in the room with it.
Right.
Yeah.
That'd be insane on the large maps to have.
Yeah.
Alright, well, Mike's over in the prison in the cell block, so now the Goryo won't show itself on the dots in the lobby.
Yeah, or even on the other wing of the prison.
Yeah.
Other floor.
Alright, that is a challenge cleared. Let's see. We do have one challenge to reach 0 sanity. We can do that without actually beating the ghost, by the way.
Someone has to do the monkey paw or, well, I guess any of the cursed objects, really. And then just, like, hide. You know, some combination of hiding plus cursed objects.
The monkey's paw, I would say, would be, like, the hardest one to do that with.
Aren't there two things that, no, that's right. The monkey paw, one of them will bring you down to 50 sanity, and then do we determine the weather will then drop it even further?
Yeah. The best one for that would be, I think, the mirror, though, because if you just keep using the mirror, it's just going to keep draining your sanity.
Yeah, yeah, actually that would be the best one, I suppose, yeah.
That or the Ouija board. I think the Ouija board also just drains sanity with every use, so you just deliberately use it until you drain your own sanity.
Now, I don't remember, does the mirror start a cursed hunt? I would think it would, because it's a cursed object.
Yeah, if you try to use the mirror at 0 sanity or your sanity runs out while using it, the mirror cracks and it starts a cursed hunt.
Oh, it has to crack. Okay, that did not happen when I was doing it before with Pink. We tried that before a few days ago. I don't know where you were, Alex. Maybe you were there and you just went to go to the bathroom or something. I don't know.
But importantly, you get challenge money even if you die. So we could just load in and look for mirror or Ouija board. And if we find it, one of us just commits suicide. And everybody gets $100 for nothing.
That's kind of a funny thought, as long as the person who buys the goods doesn't go in there and die.
Yeah. Regardless of what we want to do, I think Tanglewood sounds good.
Yeah, we haven't gone to Tanglewood in a little while.
And 0 sanity is the only daily we have left. The only weeklies we have left are take 3-star feet photos and complete objectives in Camp Woodwind, which is the small camp.
Ooh, I have to get some pictures of the ghost's feet.
Yeah.
Some of these ghosts are probably sexy.
Yeah, maybe.
Got
maybe.
sexy feet. From what I could tell, if it was quoted directly, Quentin Tarantino actually addressed that whole thing about the feet. He said
I have to imagine he lied prodigiously.
Yeah, someone, obviously somebody said, hey, there's like this big thing that people started to notice where you've always got shots of women's feet in your movies. And he went at it from like a filmmaking thing. He said, "Oh yeah, it's just a type of shot that I find interesting. There's a lot of, a lot of different types of shots that, yeah." He said you see a lot of feet in movies and you don't really think about it. He said that Hitchcock had a lot of shots of feet. I've not gone back to see if that's accurate, but that's what he said.
Oh,
Who said what?
Tarantino said that he doesn't have a foot fetish. He just likes taking artistic shots of feet because it's good for filmmaking.
Well, he's a clown, and I don't believe him.
Yeah, I mean, he is passionate about filmmaking, but that seems, I don't know.
the question to ask Mr. Tarantino is, sir, do you remember making From Dusk Till Dawn? Do you remember what the shot that did make it into that movie of Salma Hayek pretty well just sticking her feet down your throat?
Yeah, I forgot that you told me about that. Yeah, see, that's at that point we're not even talking about shots anymore. We're talking about like actual foot in mouth action.
Yeah. Dude, it's egregious. It is honestly, she sticks her fucking toes in Tarantino's mouth and then pours wine down her leg.
Yeah, that sounds to me like a fetish kind of thing. Like he, okay, now it'd be really cool if you did this to make a really good shot, yeah. And in reality, that's just something he'd wanted to do all his life. Have a sexy one pour wine down her leg off of her feet into his mouth. That is so specific.
Yep. And
yeah,
fuse
it's like
boxes in the
dream
basement.
fulfillment. Okay.
I don't want to go in the basement.
I'll go.
You can't make me.
Dusk Till Dawn, by the way, is not directed by Tarantino. Tarantino's just the co-star.
Rodriguez, right?
Yes, Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah. I did see that movie, but 28 years ago now at this point? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
It's 96. I saw it in 97, I think.
Fun, stupid movie, yeah.
Yeah, it was. It was. I never really felt like watching it again, but I enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Harvey Keitel's pretty well always a winner, right?
Oh, I forgot he was in it. What part did he play?
He was the priest. He was the pastor that was losing his faith.
Oh, I don't remember that storyline, actually. I remember there's a lot of scenes of them in a bus. Or not a bus, I'm sorry. They're like traveling in a van. Yeah. And then they get to the crazy spot at the end where all the, vampire shit takes place. I don't really remember a lot of what else happens.
Yeah, the classic 50-50 split. What's up?
I forgot where the fuse box was. I guess it's in the basement. That's fine. I'll grab it.
I forgot which house this was, and therefore I forgot where the basement was.
Where are we?
I'm lost.
Help!
It happens. Help.
I brought a whole bunch of items that won't help me find the ghost room, so check those temperatures, Alex. Check those temperatures.
I will.
You could be helping us with that.
I won't.
I know. You suck.
I do.
I hate you.
Well, that's a little rude.
It's kind of over the top.
Uncalled for.
That's a fair reaction. I just.
By the way, there's a skull on the bed here.
There's. Oh, okay. And here's the cursed object. It is the mirror. I see. I was thinking that maybe like one of the kids died or something, and they just decided to leave the body there for some reason.
This is the master bed.
Oh, yeah, it is, isn't it? Yeah, you're right. Okay, maybe the spouse died, and then to memorialize him or her, the other spouse left the corpse to rot, apparently, and all of it was consumed except for the head. Yeah, as you do.
Massive temperature drops in the kitchen.
Oh, I was just in there, and there were no temperature drops. Okay, just took a while, I guess.
38.
Last time I played on this map, it was the kitchen as well. Look at
it's always in the kitchen.
I'm gonna slap the journal down on the counter here.
The ghosts just do seem to have favorite rooms. You know?
Yeah, it's always either been in the kitchen or in that hallway.
Thoughts are placed. I'm making haste.
Nothing
I'm
to
reminded
waste.
of, before I forget about it, I'm reminded of an interaction in The Wire when one of the main detectives is called over by some woman who informs him that she is sleeping with his partner and that she wants him to get out.
Jeez.
That he's drunk. And the detective arrives at the front door and she says, "He set off the smoke alarms 4 times." And the detective replies, "Oh, he's that good, huh?"
Oh, okay, yeah.
Nope. Light flashing. My
I
sanity's
saw
probably gone
that.
down.
Let me check it. I'm already the man. You're actually not doing bad at all. You're 95%. 93%.
All right.
Mike is somehow worse off than you.
Why
Again,
does that keep happening?
that's a good question.
Nothing has happened to me.
Yeah,
It'd
you
be
were sitting at
interesting.
like 90, 91.
The fuck?
Could you imagine if the player models we've been picking have had discrete stat differences this entire time, and the game just hides it?
My character is a hot redhead, and so because of that, the ghost is always going for me.
Yeah. The ghost just sees the Mike player model come in. "Oh, give me some of that." Like, even if it's like the little girl ghost.
Do you have salt anywhere?
Yeah, I
Alice,
put some on the way into the kitchen and then on the way to the dining room.
double book.
But not in the kitchen itself?
Right, I'm gonna put some in there now. I'll put some on both sides. Why not?
All
It'll
right.
guarantee a picture at least.
Whatever character I took, it's not the one with the good cardio.
Yeah, right? Does anyone have UV? Yeah, pink right here. See if there's anything. No?
No UV.
I might have been
Oh, I
late.
heard another footstep. No UV on this one either.
Might be able to rule out UV. 2 footsteps so far and no
What the
footprints.
heck is... Oh, that's the salt canister. I
I'm
was
thinking
like,
yeah.
what did the ghost throw over here? Salt.
"Here, take this, fucker. Stop leaving this shit all over my house."
I mean, the ghost presumably is there from somebody who lived there, so it seems fair to believe that the ghost eventually would get mad at you leaving crap behind.
Okay, I've made new salts near the pre-existing salt spots.
New salts
Oh,
on
EV,
the pre
UV, nothing on UV, nothing on
Oh,
UV.
nothing on UV. Okay, why do you sound so excited about that?
I think that's effectively a deconfirmation of UV as an evidence type.
Oh, you mean you saw something happening that would, like, did you see the salt get stepped on right when it was happening?
Yeah, and I immediately UV'd it and nothing.
I see. Pink UV'd the other footsteps we saw as well, and there was also no UV, so I feel comfortable getting rid of that.
Yep. How's the EMF looking, Pink?
Only getting a 2 right now.
Our sanity's really good.
Where the hell are the dots in this room? Oh, I see. That's where they are. Okay. I couldn't see with the night vision turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah, let me turn night vision off while we got somebody in there.
In the background here on in my real life, I've got the TV, the side TV over here that I've got Christmas stuff on, and one of the things that I have is old news reports, old commercials, or whatever from various Christmases from my youth, and as such, I have a lot of commercials for old video games that I played around Christmas. So I'm wondering, do you guys have any particular video games that remind you of Christmas?
Ooh.
Like any that you played right at Christmas time or received at Christmas and you really loved?
Ooh. Let me think on that. I've planted a candle because we have a challenge to blow it out. The other one I'm not lighting,
Fair enough.
I saw that as well.
just in case on real. Let me see. Games I associate with Christmas.
Oh, I just heard ghost sounds on the parabolic.
All right.
Undoubted ghost. They were like, it was spooky.
The ghost said, "Eat shit."
It kind of almost sounded like it did, to be honest.
Ooh, blew out a firelight. That's a challenge cleared.
Oh, good. Let me go get a picture if
Oh,
I
that's
still
why
can.
the EMF is going off.
That's actually a
I
pretty
was
good
like,
way to force
nothing
the EMF.
happened. Why am I getting activity?
That's a pretty good way to force the EMF, come to think of it.
That's true.
Yeah.
Ah. Okay. Hang on. There's got to be something.
Thinking about the games.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't there ever a year when you guys like there was a game that you really wanted when you were a kid and you got it for Christmas?
See, the game that I'm thinking of right now, I can only remember one from a birthday, but not Christmas.
Hmm. Yeah, I can think of several for me. I guess I don't know. There were now that I think about it, I don't know if do they even really release a lot of games for Christmas time anymore? Like they release a game like just like a couple weeks beforehand, or like oh it's this month is the game that everyone's been waiting for and it's going to be out just in time for the holidays. Do they really do that anymore?
I don't
For
think there are really any major holiday releases nowadays.
That might be
Sometimes there
it.
are,
Call of Duty, I
but
think always try. Well, back in the day, Call of Duty always shot for like November, so that it would be right before Christmas.
Hmm. I guess that's maybe the closest thing. Like for me as a kid, like for example, Mario 2, Super Mario 2, that was like a major Christmas release. That was just like a few weeks before Christmas, and people were going all over the states looking for a copy of it because everyone was getting it. It was sold out
I
everywhere.
think that's a big reason why people don't do holiday releases like that anymore.
Yeah, maybe.
The whole supply and demand aspect of it all, and how it can
Ghost
get
event.
so hectic over the. Oh, I just stepped out. Gosh darn it!
It's all right. I got a picture of the ghost.
All right, fair enough.
What's the EMF
I'll
looking
let
like?
you.
I
I
did
don't
not
know
hear it.
because I'm out in the van now.
I did not hear anything actually. So if the EMF is in here, it apparently didn't go off.
I have the EMF in
Yeah,
my
he
hand,
has-
and
Oh,
the other
you've
one is
got
in the
it.
trailer.
Okay. Ah, I see.
That's why I was saying I had just stepped out.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Pink, did you pick up the second EMF?
Yeah, I just picked it up, and I'm gonna walk it back into the house.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's probably a good idea.
Since I saw the ghost, I will go back out and check my
Hello, hello.
sanity.
Your sanity is relatively good, but you can do drugs just to be safe.
All right, I will then.
Why'd you turn off the lights?
Oh, because I didn't know if anyone was still watching for orbs
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
I can check for orbs. I can check for orbs or gorbs.
or
Orbs.
dots.
We got gorbs.
Oh, orbs. All right.
We got gorbs.
Wait, that's not our first evidence, is it?
It's our first confirmed evidence, but it's not our first deconfirmed evidence.
Shit. Wait, what have we deconfirmed? Oh yeah, UV.
UV, which deconfirming UV does deconfirm Mimic, by the way.
Okay.
Mimic has to leave UV since logically the Mimic is capable of imitating the Obake, and the Obake needs ultraviolet as well.
Ah, okay.
Otherwise, the Obake just doesn't have a gimmick.
Gotcha.
Have not seen anything on dots, like, fucking ever, by the way, so we might be able to deconfirm that as well.
How long have you been watching?
A good while, if you want to trade off with... Oh, Pink, if you want to trade off with me on that.
Pink's dead.
Maybe.
Oh.
I think I'm gonna. I'm choking here. Hang on.
Whoa!
I'm
that
gonna
was-
run in some candles and some cinnamon sticks, and I'll have Mike do the spirit box.
Well, I'll have you do the thermometer. How you like that?
Well, since we know where the room is, I have no problem using the thermometer now.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, so you don't mind the gimmick as long as you don't get results with it. I see.
Yeah.
Temperature in the dining room is 37, but in the kitchen, it's back up to, let me check. Kitchen was higher in this case.
Whenever the favorite room is the dining room or the kitchen, it still walks between the two.
Oh, wait, you said we got orbs too, right?
Yeah, we've got orbs in the kitchen.
Okay.
Like, I think that, like, it can pick the dining room or the kitchen as its favorite room, but it will still walk around both rooms, just because
Right.
there's no doorway or anything to limit its movement. It's probably just bouncing back and forth off the walls.
Are you sure that the orbs were in the kitchen and not possibly in the dining room? Because the way the
No.
cameras, you're sure it was in the kitchen.
It looked like the orb was coming out of the back wall of the kitchen.
Okay.
Like, if you can see my camera rotating, it looked like it was coming from this direction.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah.
No problem. A minute ago, I found a plate in my inventory. I don't know how, because I didn't consciously pick up a plate, so I dropped it. But yeah, like I mean, first of all, that was kind of weird to begin with. When I saw that this was the case, I tossed the plate down, and it literally the exact same time the ghost threw a plate right at my face.
Fuck you! Pick this
Funny.
up!
Yeah, it was weird.
Prick!
I don't know why. I like the idea of a ghost calling me a prick.
Fucking sick of these
40
ghost hunting motherfuckers.
degrees in the kitchen here.
40
Oh,
degrees.
what temperature? 40?
40. 42.
Alright.
Double dots. I'm gonna set up a spirit box here in the kitchen. I'm gonna put a sound
Throw
sensor
a
next
book
to it.
in there as well.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, just in case.
Dining room, not kitchen, but whatever, fuck it.
Yeah. We're dealing with both.
45 in the kitchen.
Yeah, see, the kitchen keeps going up for me.
40 in the dining room.
I have a pretty consistent 40 in the kitchen on my end.
40 in the dining room.
Yeah, it must be going back and forth between the two.
36 in the dining room. 40 in
like
the
to
dining
get
room.
freezing temperatures.
This ghost is just having itself a stroll.
Seems that way.
37. 39. 37. 38. Yeah, I don't think this is a freezing temps ghost, guys.
It doesn't seem that way.
We're eliminating more than we're finding here, which is
I
still ultimately a way to narrow it down.
Yeah. I mean, as long as you're making progress in terms of the evidence, one way or the other.
Hey, did somebody put the book inside the sound sensor?
I think I threw the
That was
sound.
me.
Oh, okay.
That was
I was
me.
gonna say.
Okay, I was confused for a second. I was about to say that. I was about to deconfirm ghostwriting.
Did anyone else see the lights flicker? Or is that just me pausing the game?
I actually didn't.
I did.
Okay.
If we eliminate everything on the left-hand side, we are left with the yokai. But we still need to get dots and ghost box, spirit box confirmed. So,
Now I saw the lights flicker.
yeah.
I guess not necessarily flicker, but they like dipped. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Alex, are you in the van right now?
I am, yes.
What does the ghost communicate with? Everybody? Nobody?
John
One
White
person?
communicates with everyone.
All right, he's a happy man.
He's a happy man.
Let me grab this. Let me set up my candle. Wait, I need the matchbook. Give it. Pick it up. Light it.
I know. Sometimes the characters are really resistant to picking things up. The cursor is so tiny.
Well, the matchbox
Oh,
in
yeah.
particular is like the smallest object.
Oh yeah.
Are you here? Where are you?
May want to turn off the lights for the dining room as well.
I'm doing that now.
The same thing. Thank you.
Yep.
Where are you? What's his name?
John White.
John White. Where are you?
John, man.
Where are you? Are you here? What's it?
Heard it.
I got it.
Crucifix!
Oh,
Crucifix
shit.
of burning!
Oh, shit.
Crucifix of burning!
I'm out of here. That's no good.
Scram!
I can't see.
This way.
I'm lost. There we go.
Scram!
Yeah, I saw that motherfucker
Yokai!
land on
Yokai!
fire.
Super yokai! Scram!
Yep.
That is... We are very much above 80% sanity, and it lost its shit when Pink started talking. That is super yokai.
Wow. Yeah, that thing, like the whole fucking, like as soon as he said it, I was like, I heard it, and then like right then, the damn crucifix was like, boom.
I saw both. I saw the candle go out, and at the exact same time, something on the other side of the room lit on fire. And I was just, for a second, it didn't even occur to me that it'd be the crucifix. I just saw something light on fire, and I was like, oh, Jesus.
That was my train of thought as well. I saw the countertop start burning. I was like, Mike, what did you do? What are you doing over there? Stop burning stuff.
Yeah, that was, I in the older days, the crucifix, at least the one, I don't know if it was the same tier or what, but in the old days, the crucifix, you wouldn't see like a fire gulf, you would just see like a little frazzle, and you'd have to go and check the crucifix to see if it went off. Now it actually like lights the whole damn house on fire.
Ooh, boy, all right. Well, good thing we have double
then.
crucifix coverage on that.
Yeah, that could have gone poorly.
All right, I have circled yokai.
Out of
As
curiosity,
have I.
really quick, I'm gonna see what the yokai would have what it would have, what else it would have required. Dots. Yeah, we got the spirit box. Yeah, dots. Yep. Okay. See those dots? I don't know, man.
Yeah, well, who knows what 2-3 can bring?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, we're the only other thing we would have been waiting for is Oh wait, let me see. Are you okay? So you already looked. The yokai is for sure the ghost that starts because the crucifix or whatever starts. What are the conditions? Why did it appear?
The yokai has the standard sanity hunt threshold of 50% most of the time. But if someone talks near it, its hunt sanity threshold goes to 80.
Okay, yeah, I'm satisfied then. Well, wait a minute. No, look, well.
Well, it's fluctuating deliberately to fuck you up.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It just keeps going above 80, though. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. I'll. The fact that the temperature, or I'm sorry, that the average is more above than below, like it only hits below once or twice. Well, yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Well, we'll go with the yokai. Whatever.
We can watch
Whatever
the dots
happens.
for a little bit just to be safe.
The only reason I'm unsure is just because our sanity is almost always above 80. It only occasionally dips below, and it's a high dip below. It's like 78.
Well, we've got Gorb and Spirit Box, which deconfirms Demon.
Yeah, that's true.
And let's see. Yeah, Spirit Box also deconfirms Thay, and Demon and Thay are the only ones that there's a distinct chance of being hunted at this high of a threshold besides Yokai when we're talking.
All right, we can go with the yokai then. I guess we just happen to have had low enough sanity at that particular moment.
Like, hypothetically, there's Mimic, but we checked UV on a shit ton of salt piles that have been stepped in, and we checked freezing temps several times and never got that. And those are the two things Mimic has, besides Gorbs and Spirit Box.
Yeah, and well, I see. You've been watching though the dots for a long time, and nothing's. I mean, man.
I'm gonna be honest. This is a weird thought. There is the possibility that the ghost is a child, and if the ghost is a child, it might not pop up on dots just simply because the dots are kind of like counter height.
I can run in because our sanity is still high. I can run in and drop the dots on the floor and move the camera to the other side of the kitchen.
Do drugs first.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt. You're the lowest. Yeah, that. I mean, that is a. I would think you'd still see the dots, but yeah, I mean,
if it's a little kid, I'm not for certain that we would.
Yeah, I mean, cause you're right. That is right about the threshold, where if it's small, maybe it can go right under the because it looks like it's. That's right there on the countertop. Is that what it is?
Not only could it be a little kid, but some of the ghosts crawl, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah, that could be. Yeah, that could be it.
The dots have been put at like shoulder height, and the kitchen countertops are blocking a lot of the dot coverage.
Yeah. Yeah, I hadn't thought of that. We could have had a ghost just crawl through every time. The ghost I saw was standing, but I don't think that matters. I think the ghost can still, like, I know whatever ghost image.
You just threw a cup at me.
I saw the dots pick up the cup flying through the air. It looked hilarious.
That's funny. It's pretty neat to watch somebody else operate the camera like that.
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Maybe put the dots over between the countertop and the
I say floor just to be safe.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I was gonna say between the countertop and the wall where the light switch is.
All right, hit the lights and leave.
Right there. Is that good?
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
All right. Yeah, that's definitely good. You got the whole floor covered.
All right.
Yeah, I'll stand to chop with you.
We could still stand to chop up that dining room table, though.
Chop it up?
Yeah, maybe steal it.
Oh. Well, of what value would it be if you chopped it up?
Well, just to get it out of the way of the camera.
Oh.
Stupid fucking dining room table.
I will, oh, there's 2 dots already in there. Where are the other dots?
Do you have more than 2? You only get 2.
Oh.
Are there 2? Oh, so there's one on in each side of the floor that we're looking at, or on each side of the... Okay. Gotcha.
I wish the motion sensors could confirm that, like, I wish the dots went off for every time the ghost passed through, so that motion sensors could be more helpful for dots.
Yeah, ultimately the motion sensors are kind of useless.
They're good for telling where the ghost is.
As long as we're not in the house, it is. Yeah, because we keep sometimes setting them off when we're in there.
I'm definitely very curious to see what the tier 2 and tier 3 motion sensors look like, yes.
Yeah.
Because, like, this can be very helpful for, like, spirit boxing and other things that are dependent on the ghost's actual location, you know?
Yeah, that's true. If you can narrow down where it's been moving around, that does help.
Okay,
Nothing on the dot still, huh?
I'm concerned now.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I was a little bit unsure of that, plus the sanity being right above 80 most this time. God, but what you said about the yokai, though, I mean, if
Sounded
that's the
right.
only, yeah, it did. If that's the only one that hunted 80 when you, I mean, it started a hunt like, I mean, it was clear that it started a hunt because of the spirit box. Unless could it have been demon?
Well, I'm almost wondering if we got a false negative on ultraviolet, that reopens demon and mimic. And
Huh.
demon, I mean, the timing would be odd, but I mean, it's not impossible.
We can't
Yeah.
have Ghost Orb, Spirit Box, and Ultraviolet.
Okay.
Spirit Box is confirmed.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Well, here's the thing.
I'm gonna go.
Pink, no, Pink,
You
Pink, Pink.
go ahead.
Remember, for Pink, the Mimic does not have Gorbs listed as its evidence types. It's its weakness.
So for the Mimic, it would be... Let me look that up real quick.
Spirit Box, Ultraviolet, Freezing Temps, and then the Gorbs are its weakness.
Oh, I gotcha. So if we were to eliminate the Ghost Orbs, that puts Mimic back into play.
Yeah. And I'm wondering, because the Mimic could have totally mimicked the yokai there.
That's what I'm wondering.
So what piece of evidence do we need for Mimic? Ultraviolet. That's what it all comes down to.
Ultraviolet or Freezing Temps, I think.
I just checked freezing and it's still above.
Mimic is ultraviolet and freezing temps. So...
Yeah, both. It's the only one with 4 evidence types for all intents and purposes, but the journal does not recognize it as that, which is what has fucked us several times.
Okay.
If the journal did recognize Gorbs as an evidence type for the Mimic, we wouldn't have been got by the Mimic so many times.
I see.
Kitchen's at 32.2.
Oh!
I'm gonna keep on. Well, that's still just above. That's just above.
Yeah, that's what's concerning.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna try it the lights off and see what happens here.
Pink, take Ultraviolet with you.
Oh, wait. I thought I left ultraviolet light in the room, but I realize it's on the floor in here.
I try and whenever I throw it down, I always try and make sure it's on so it's easier to find.
Yep, same here. Same with the flashlights if you're gonna dump them.
Yeah. Then you have the beam.
Ghost event.
Okay. It blew
Just
the
blew out
lights.
the lights. No UV anywhere that I was seeing.
Mike,
Freezing
come back
temps, freezing temps, freezing temps.
Freezing
Freezing
temperatures.
temps.
Yes.
Mike, come back and do drugs.
One of the crucifixes in the kitchen was glowing orange when I walked in.
It was glowing? Are you sure it was glowing?
I'm positive. Because I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's weird. That is illuminated. So we might have had our second crucifix burned there.
Man,
Wait.
that's got me a little concerned.
That's very concerning.
Well, wait, we already have the answer now, right? Ghost Orb, Spirit Box, and Freezing Temperatures. That's it. We're good. We have the
that could
Onryo.
also fit the Onryo.
Oh, yeah. Well, is it still potentially the Mimic?
Yes.
It is. Okay, what would we need to eliminate the Mimic? What are we still waiting on that could eliminate it?
Ultraviolet, and that's it.
Fuck. Alright, my sanity went super low, so I will at least take some more drugs as we contemplate.
The Onryo... Whoever goes in, if anyone wants to go in, they need to go with Incense. But Onryo...
Wait, what? Oh, you mean just in case to repel the ghost? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, if you can get to the ghost room, make sure to smudge since it's been so hunt happy lately. But
Okay.
we need to think up a plan before you go diving in. There's no reason to just kill yourself just to be doing something.
I'm going. Nah, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah. I worry sometimes, Mike, that you're doing that thing where it's like, well, I'm at work. I better be doing something so it doesn't look like I'm just jerking off.
The exorcists are gonna be mad if they find out that I spent too much time in the truck.
Yeah. Oh, they'll be mad at me all the time. Oh, Jesus. Okay, so Onryo and Mimic have the same evidence types, except that the Mimic has a fourth type, and the Onryo does not.
Okay.
If we can't get Ultraviolet, it's Onryo. If we can, it's Mimic. But
Man.
we have gotten now 2 hunts at very high thresholds.
I don't mean to doubt Pink, but when I was in there, I couldn't see anything on the crucifix.
Pink, how many candles have we set?
I put down 1.
Well, I have a bunch of candles in there, but I didn't light any.
Wait! It burned that crucifix whenever it blew out a candle at the exact same time.
Say that again? What happened?
The exact timing of when it burnt the first crucifix was at the exact same time that it blew out a candle.
I could not say.
Which is an Onryo thing. The Onryo hates for fires to be put out.
So should we... It hates for them to be put out. Will it blow them out itself?
Yes.
It will. So it can start a hunt by being mad at itself blowing out a candle?
Yes.
Okay.
Every third fire that gets put out in the Onryo's vicinity pisses it off and starts a hunt.
I don't know if that was 3 fires put out, though, because it was only the candle that I had when I was doing the spirit box thing, and then the candle that got burnt out when you put it in there to begin with.
Yes, but did someone else light another candle and not mention it?
I only lit the one on the dining room table, and that was a good while before anything happened.
But Alex, you lit one too, right?
Yes, I lit one.
Then that's it. It's Onryo.
It's Onryo.
All 3 of us have lit a candle at that
Okay,
point.
The missing piece there was the candle that Mike put on the table.
Okay, maybe, yeah. I'll go with it.
Now it all makes sense. I was so fucking mixed up there. How did that not occur to me? The candle. Because we were all like, oh my god, the timing that as you talked into it, it burnt the crucifix. But what I said was, I noticed the candle went out and the crucifix started burning at the same time.
I didn't say that.
I did not think about the words that were leaving my mouth, like, wait, hang on. This indicates another Japanese ghost, other than the yokai as well.
Okay, Pink is right that the crucifix is glowing. I don't remember them doing that. It's only been burned the once.
Did you go back in there just to get yourself killed?
Well, I wanted to look at the crucifix to see what he saw, and it is glowing.
It's burnt
like
up.
very distinctly. I did. That's one of the things then, is that it glows after it's burnt.
I believe so.
Okay. Again, I don't think they used to do that, but I could be wrong. I don't remember ever seeing that before.
Maybe there's a difference. Is this a different tier crucifixes that we have? Because I remember the old ones. When they burnt, they were just charred messes afterward, and they didn't glow.
We're still using
is this the tier 2 or we? Okay, shit. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I don't know. Either way, I got it.
Maybe it's just a visual glitch. I don't know.
I'm wondering, yeah, because it's
glowing on my end and it's glowing in your end.
Yeah, except it's glowing in such a way to where it's like the whole object is like it's bright. Everything else in the room is dark. So yeah. it's weird. Yeah, could be a glitch. I don't know. But yeah, I have
all circled Onryo.
Let me double check because we've considered so many ghosts at this point, and yes, I did. I just circled it.
Okay. Oh boy. You know, I think just last game we were talking about, you gotta be careful with the amount of candles you put down because the Onryo.
Yeah? Boy, did we not learn our lesson.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the Onryo.
Yep, okay.
Good call, Alex.
Oh, that was very lucky that we did get that freezing temps, and it was something like, well, it could be the Onryo or the Mimic, and I was just like, oh, Onryo. What does Onryo do? Oh.
Everything kind of happened at once. I got the temps, and then the candle blew, and then the crucifix. I think that was all in rapid succession.
Whew.
Yeah, that was that one. That could have gone either way.
That paid very well for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got like 800, I think.
800.
Yeah, 1,301.
1,300. Wow.
Yeah,
16 minutes in favorite room, 14 out.
I'm looking at that. Yeah, then it must have
that's a lot of
clearly.
time out.
Yeah,
Well-
it was going back and forth between those two rooms.
The kitchen and the dining room, there's no door to block
Yeah.
them, so the ghost, while the ghost is going to consider the kitchen his favorite room, it's still going to stroll into the dining room all the time.
Yeah, apparently an equal amount of time. Well, roughly equal.
All right.